Hello, my name is Chad Brumbaugh, and I'm here to present my assignment number 4, which is my milestone pitch. My idea number 1. When people travel, getting to your destination is not the only thing on many travelers' mind. People are often sitting in seats that are a lot smaller and less comfortable than they're used to. And the margins on air travel are quite small, low single digits for most carriers. Therefore, airlines have been answering and providing and charging for in-flight entertainment in the back of the seats. You may have seen the small little entertainment centers that happen in the back of the seats in front of you when you fly on long flights. Thus, the problem has been airplane manufacturers have struggled to keep pace with the change in technology. When considering the lead time away for purchasing and manufacture of airplanes, along with their long lifespan, an incremental innovation would be to eliminate the in-seat entertainment systems and provide the customers with the option to have handheld tablets in their hand for a small fee, and then including the cost of connectivity. From the perspective of manufacturing, this would be a competence-enhancing innovation by building on the existing engineering and marketing perspective of the airplane builder. Idea number 2. This idea is really based from an opportunity. The opportunity is derived from 2 places. Number 1, for manufacturing uses a lot of foam parts when it ships tools, a lot of foam when it ships tools and parts. The second, when the parts and tools arrive, the foam is, unfortunately, in many companies, is discarded as waste. For medium to large manufacturing companies, this can really add up over time, and just about all of it goes to the landfill. My innovation idea is to develop a process to take this foam material and recycle it by chopping it and or grinding it and then reformulating it using a biodegradable glue, and then you're able to reuse this by putting it in blocks and cutting out the pieces you need to ship parts and tools. This idea is more of an incremental innovation because it uses a combination of current technologies to drive it. Yet part of the innovation will also be the marketing of this technology. Since many companies are using the environmental impact as a key tool for shareholder and employee satisfaction, this innovation will be a key to saving money and reducing environmental impact. My idea number 3. This innovation is driven from a problem in the education system. The United States is struggling to keep up in our education compared to other developing countries. There are a great many folks who find a lot of places to blame. Government organizations and school districts have tried a great many testing strategies. Many blame the funding, many blame the teachers, yet there's no really way to pinpoint the roots. This innovation is not about solving some political agenda or pointing fingers at any special interest group. This innovation is about using today's technology and the handling of big data. I propose a system where we write some algorithms that measure students' grades as they progress through the school system. This algorithm would be used to develop scorecards for teachers, school districts, states, etc. It would have some depreciation ratings as students got further away from educators, and then that would correct for an educators whose students' current grades may not be representative of what happened in the past. And that statement is a little confusing, so I'll give an example. A 5th grade educator who may have pushed a student who continued to struggle over the next few years would have a grade that gets lower as a student continues to struggle. And yet this builds on the premise that the base of the education that the educator gave the student was not a sound one. Or, in retrospect, it could be a sound one if the grades continue to improve. And the algorithm would have a depreciation factor that would allow for time, and then the education rating would drop more slowly as time continued. With some time passing, an education database would be derived that could be used to learn which educators were performing well and connecting with the students and which were not. Now, at first glance, this may not be a very popular approach, but if we want to continue to improve our education system, we need to take a more business-like approach towards it, and we need to adopt a method that allows us to catch up to the rest of the world. This would be a process innovation combined with incremental innovation. There's no real radical improvements in this here. This primarily takes current technologies that exists, combining it with some mathematical formulas to derive data that is measurable and usable. Thank you.